The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Suriname.
Few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, a world-famous Old Trafford. So that's got things underway. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
It's a good foot in there. Tries to play it through. And it's Zico. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Drogba. Now that's well seen too. Ambrosini somewhat off target. Raul. And this is Drogba. Now it's Raul. The referee's awarded a free kick. Nuno Mendes getting up there! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. And this is Drogba. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now back on the ball again. And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. The most accurate pass. The defender is not giving up on this. Well, they've got it again. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Out for a throw. And it's Baggio. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Azar. And here's Raul. He was under real pressure there. Thinks about the shot. It's Raul! And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Drogba, great chance! Now, that's another chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! A quite incredible spell, they are flying! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Suriname find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
Tries a shot! And that's a good finish. And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And the finish! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Suriname are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks.
Oh no, what has happened here? And here's Raul. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. This might spell to... He's having a shot! Oh, almost a sixth.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Rijkaard. Oh no, this does not look good. Nuno Mendes. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're underway. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
This is a promising build-up. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Adriano really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Suriname clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Drogba. It's Figo. Ibrahimovic. And he's undercooked that. Drogba might just make this. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Fullet. This is Adriano. Can he finish? Played out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Suriname need to have an attempt on goal. And it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic does really well to win the ball there. Moves it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Adriano. Figo. Look at the space here. Ibrahimovic! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
First breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. That's good vision. It's Drogba! Figo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Baggio did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Michael. DiMarco. Vitinha. Somewhat off target. Great vision. Ferdinand. And it's Vitinha. Now DiMarco. And it's Vitinha. And he Goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too. Suriname certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Maicon. Very nicely done. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vitinha. Yaya Toure. And it's Maicon. Pull it. The message is clear, none shall pass. Vitinha. Ah, he's given it away. He's beaten the last man. Drogba. There's the shot! And there's a goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that is all they have time for. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Suriname are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we are back underway. Now, can they get him away? That's been cut out, well played. Saliba has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Vitinha. For Yaya Toure. And it's Yaya Toure. This is Figo. Figo finds himself offside. DiMarco. Bullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. Ibrahimovic. And this is Figo. An instinctive towering header. They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage to every one of his teammates from here.
Really big header. Absolutely crashes it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Drogba. He's under a lot of pressure there. Looking for a runner. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nuno Mendes. Tonali. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Michael conjures time and space where few can. And that's a good ball. Picked out brilliantly. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Cleared without hesitation.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Vitinha. Yaya Toure. And it's DiMarco. In towards the back stick. Oh, important interception. Figo. Maicon, who's set up one goal so far. Vitinha. And it's Hullet. Harrison producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And now the breakaway. Can he get it through? Conte, driven in. And he's there to clear it. Saliba attempts a clearance.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again, and the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Ferdinand tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Adriano. Adriano was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well timed, excellent interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Henderson chasing after it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tonali wins the duel this time. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick.
Drogba! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Suriname really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Ferdinand calmly anticipates. DiMarco. And here's Ibrahimovic. Out towards the flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Maicon's cross.
Paris Saint-Germain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And the pass is intercepted. Probing pass. Looking for options for movement.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
It's a decent clearance. And the counter is on. And he cuts out the supply. And that will be it. Suriname, perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of
Suriname
noise and energy.
against
This
Milan.
certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Dembele does really well there, he is strong. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Mendes. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. Raul threads one in. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Dembele is onto it in a flash. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Thuram. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he skips past his man. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's so quickly taken. He's in a great position here. Suriname yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Dembele. Oh, well played, well played. Jordan Henderson. Dembele! That is delicious! A finish of true class. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for a runner. Howson cuts out the pass.
Suriname really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Tonali. This is a promising build-up. And here's Drogba. He is, and he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ferdinand goes direct. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And here's Drogba. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, now he can run away with it. And the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Lam kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bebeto. Raul. And they win it back again. Dembele. quality ball. He has a look out, tries a shot, and no mistake. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution for Suriname, number 19.
So time for change.
Drogba.
This one has been on the cards for a
Coming
little
on
while.
the field
Yeah, they're
is
looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that
Conte.
element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And here's Mbappe, gets a good foot in there. Conte,
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
ambitious ball here. That's good vision. Mbappe might just make this. Mendes gets into a good position. That's tidy. Vieira. Vinicius Junior
There will be 1 minute added
moved
time.
on forwards. Knocks it into space. Vinicius Junior is someone with real and it's half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Down to business again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Nuno Mendes. Mendes scooting forward. That's Dembele. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's gone for a throw-in. Lam has it in a wide position. Oh, that was vital.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, no joy this time. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. It's Raul! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ferdinand can get it clear. And it's Mendes. Milan are looking to go forward now. Dembele picks it up out wide. He has found the way through.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Vieira. 60 minutes played. Looking for options for movement. Suriname perhaps contemplating their next change here. Bebeto. Roberto Baggio. Bebeto. The most accurate pass. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Vinicius Junior tries to pass it through. Lahm delivers.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Tonali. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Spread neatly. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior! Superb from Vinicius Junior! About as smooth as it gets. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Half an hour gone in the second half. Tonali. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Raul. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Turan. Rafael Varane is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. It's Hullet. And here's Vinicius Junior. Delivers the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. He's hit it long, but astray. Ferdinand.
Suriname are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They have...
And Hullet! Just too high.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
No, again, there's no way through. Yeah, conjures time and space where few can. And he's worked it through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is not getting there. Messi. Now it's Mbappe.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And they can counter here. Always onto this. And this is Roberto! It's hit the upright. Brilliantly cut out. That's that, the end. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Suriname
Hello everybody, and
desperately
quick announcement
failing
now.
to
We would like
impose
to ask you
themselves on
all
the
to
game.
kindly stay seated
Decidedly
during the
flat.
match.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all
today's
the stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement. Chance for a shot! Oh, good-looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Tonali. Nicely weighted ball. Seedorf. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Raul. Azar. Stood up well to him there. Schneider. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
The most accurate pass. Roberto Baggio. And this is Bebeto. Nice interception, well timed.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Conte. And this is Raul. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries to get it clear. Well, they've got it again. Akanji is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Roberto Baggio. This might spell... Can he finish? Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
The first breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And it's Azar. Ribéry! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ribéry clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Hazard goes short. Tries a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Suriname are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Decent chance! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Suriname are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tonali wants to run onto this. Azar. That is ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, this is Romario. And that has left him in a heap. Suriname heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And that pass isn't the best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Romario.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's picked his way through. Real chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he rise to it.
Chelsea have their second corner now. Hazard with a short one. And the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Raul. Tonali. Roberto Baggio. Oh, well played, well sorted
There will
out.
be 1 minute
And that
added time.
interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Romario. So, a temporary halt to the action. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Suriname clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to
And if you
resist
do
the
have a
temptation
chance
to
today,
just
please
sit
take
on
some
the
time
lead
out to
second
give your
half.
support
The
to our
opposition
better
will be doing
stadium
their
fund.
utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Suriname firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the score. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Ribéry looking for the run. It's beautifully weighted. Pass somewhat off target. Seedorf. Now it's Romario. And Romario! Romario! You beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Just 1 in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Yeah. And here's Romario.
Romario really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he shoots! And that's a tidy finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Suriname go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Oh, that's superb.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pepe promptly onto that, and that is that. Schneider. And here's Ribéry. Lovely feet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's Bebeto. He's shifting through the gears here. Thuram. And it's Snyder. Tries to pass it through. Raul receives it in a wide position. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Thuram. Schneider. That's Vieira. That looks a decent ball. Pepe does really well to win the ball there. Seedorf. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Romario. And here's Ribery. Howson gets over and intercepts. That has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. Takes a shot! And it's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And yes, it's him again. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
That's an imaginative pass. Ribery finds himself offside.
Chelsea really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Substitution.
Suriname can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Romario.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Ribery. And this is Romario. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Raul. Now it's Kante. Koeman gets across and deals with it. Chelsea needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So we have movement on both
Schneider.
benches.
Coming on the field is
They're avoiding the
number
blatantly
14,
obvious by not getting the ball
Roberto.
into the opposition box.
Substitution
That's
in
where it
progress.
has to be. Chelsea really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And this is
there will be 3
Drogba.
minutes added time.
Ribery. And it's Drogba. Roberto Baggio, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Ribery. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tonali. Can he get it through? Nicely worked. He's had a shot! What about that from Hristo Stoichkov? About as smooth as it gets. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Struck with genuine ferocity.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Suriname are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency.